So now we're on to disassembly. We're just going to take the thing completely apart, and then we're going to start prepping the body to get it ready for paint. We're going to do some more filling, lots and lots and lots of sanding, and while all that's going on, and probably when we're spraying paint and waiting for that to dry and that, we'll be working on the neck. We're going to level crown, polish all the frets, we're going to put in our side dots and that. So I'll just crack on now and take it completely apart and get it ready to go. So we're just prepping the body here, and we're just doing some more filler on any of the areas where we've added wood and a few little parts where the guitar's gotten some knocks and dings while we were working on it. So we're just continuing on with that, just using some filler all around these gaps and seams here just to help fill up the edges, and we'll keep doing this. We'll let this dry, we'll sand it smooth, and we'll come back again maybe with some more. And we're just going to keep on with this, and while we're doing this we're going to simultaneously be working on the neck as well, so we should get both of them on the go at the same time. So we're just moving on to the neck now, and as I said, we've got some marks along here where we're able to work out what frets are high in that, so we're going to be eventually doing a full complete fret job on it. We're going to level the frets completely, re-crown them, polish them, do all our edges, everything. But what we're going to do first is we're going to put side dots in. So the side dots are on the right hand side because this was a right handed guitar, and I don't even know if you can make them out, they're absolutely tiny. So what we're going to do is on this side, the left handed side, we're going to put in some side dots, but they're going to be much larger. So the first thing we need to do is mark out the position of them all. Now I'm lucky enough to have a Crimson Guitars fret scale ruler here, which is also marked for where the side dots are going to go. But if you don't, the simplest way to do it is just wherever you just get your mark between the frets and just draw a diagonal, and that should give you the center, and that's where you do it. There's multiple tutorials out there of people more knowledgeable than me showing you how to do it. So we're just going to use our fret scale here, and we can just hold it up against the body and making sure we line up the frets, and that'll give us our mark then of exactly where our side dot need to go. So if you can just make out there, we've just got our little mark to indicate where our side dots are going to go. And what we're going to do is, as I said, we're just going to use this white side dot marker material, and we're going to do that for most of the frets, but on the 12th fret and the 24th fret we're going to do glow in the dark dots just to make sure they stand out a little bit more. So our next step is to drill out these holes, and we're just using a 3mm drill bit in our drill here. So we'll drill all those out, and then we'll start to put in the side dots. So we've had a slight change of plan, and we're actually going to do all the side dots as glow in the dark, just because we can. So this isn't going to be a full tutorial on how to do this or anything like that, but just the basic principle of it is we take our, I'm trying to remember the exact name now, strontium aluminate glow in the dark pigment, and we just put a small amount of it into the hole. We drip in some water thin super glue, and then we just wait for it to harden, and then when we sand it all down flush we should be done, and that's pretty much it. So we'll just press on now and just start at the end and keep moving. So as I said, just a small amount of powder in here, take away as much as the excess that we don't need. And then we just use our very thin super glue, and we just let that drip in. Just another drop. And instead of waiting for it to dry, we're just using super glue accelerator. So a quick dart of that, and the super glue starts to cure already, so we can start to move on to our next one then. And it's just the same for them all the way down, just some powder and some super glue, and that's it. So So that's our glow-in-the-dark powder in, all looking very messy. So we'll just give that a little while to let the glue set up, and then we'll come back and we'll smooth it all out and get rid of all the extra rubbish around. So apologies for the noise, there's a tumble dryer going off in the background. But as we said, we've let the glue all dry on these glow-in-the-dark dots. So we're just going to use a leveling file, and we're just taking away all the excess glue that we've got there and just getting rid of all this loose bit of debris and stuff like that that's come off for us. So we're just going to file all these down, and then we'll bring you back when the job is done. So there's our side dots all done, and we'll just knock the lights off to show you how it works. So you can see we've got these glowing in the dark now. So that's our neck almost pretty much done.